Hey everyone out there, TJ the Blind Man. I'm checking in with another sports video. Thank you for watching. If you want to go back and watch some of my other videos on TJ the Blind Man on YouTube, I have 11 other sports videos about racing, baseball, basketball, and football all up, and I'll be putting up more every week. So go back and check out some of my other ones. Comment, let me know what you think. Let's start out with a little NASCAR today. And I want NASCAR fans who watch this video to please comment and let me know, who do you think will drop out of the chase and who do you think will make it? Right now your top 12 would be Kevin Harvick, Carl Edwards, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr., Jeff Gordon, Clint Bowyer, Ryan Newman, Denny Hamlin, and David Ragan. Well, technically Tony Stewart's 12th, but David Ragan with his win on Saturday night would be in the chase. He would be able to jump Tony with that win because Tony hasn't got one. So NASCAR fans, I'm asking you to comment on my comments and let me know who will drop out of the chase and then 12 drivers and who will end up making it, especially if you think Tony will end up making it, because I think he will. I think he'll make a run here toward the end of the second half of the season to get himself in the top 10 in points. Speaking of Saturday night, there was a lot of controversy coming out of Saturday night with Dale Jr. again, with his comments about Jimmy Johnson, and he wants to look out for number one. I completely understand what he's saying, but what you also have to understand is there's different types of racing, and the two-car racing isn't going away anytime soon. So if you're not very good at it, you're not going to be very good at Daytona or Talladega in the upcoming races. And they still got to go to Talladega again this year in the chase, which should be very interesting to see how Johnson and Jr. works then. And I think there's maybe some underbuilding frustration with Jr. and Johnson. I guess if you remember back in the offseason, they did switch shops, and now Jr. and Johnson's in the same shop. And I just don't know why the two can't get along and work together when they go to restrictor plate tracks, because it hasn't turned out very well for them at all this year. Junior hasn't had much success on restrictor plate tracks in the last 3 years, and I don't understand why. I guess since they went to this new car tomorrow, he hasn't had much success. But when they were in the old cars under the old restrictor plates, he was dominating these tracks. So I just don't understand what has happened there, especially why you can't work with Jimmy Johnson. And if you're Rick Hendricks, do you step in the middle of that? I mean, who do you take sides with? Five-time champ or the most popular driver in NASCAR, Dale Jr.? I just don't see where you go if you're Rick Hendricks in that situation. So I think that's going to play out over the rest of the course of the season, especially when it comes chase time and they go to Talladega. Let's switch over to baseball. The All-Star Game's coming up. And I don't think the All-Star Game should count for home field advantage in the World Series, because really and truly you don't have your best players at the All-Star Game because it's a popularity contest. And sometimes players get the fans to vote for them that doesn't necessarily need to be in the All-Star Game, or they're past their prime, or for several different reasons. And baseball has to take care of everybody with their All-Star Game. The fans, the teams, the TV, and it's just absolutely ridiculous that we have to have a player from every team in the All-Star Game. I think maybe they need to switch their system and maybe go to who has the best interleague play during the regular season would be a good thing to do for baseball. But that's just my opinion. Alright people, please comment, let me know, especially NASCAR fans. Let me know who will drop out of the chase and who will be in. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to me on YouTube, all at TJ the Blind Man. Thank you for watching.